Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and some more. I am the Journeyman and I come from down your way and I can play. What can you play? FM23. Welcome back. This is season 4. We are ready and raring to go with Chester in the Vanarama National League for the first time. It's going to be great. I cannot wait to get into it, actually. That's why you get the song today. You know, I'm excited, not nervous. Although I am a little bit nervous. Yesterday, of course, we had the transfer special. Thank you for all the support recently, by the way. Lovely to see FM, 2 or 3 out of 10 in the last 10 videos. Every single day, you know, more and more of you sticking about and enjoying the series. I really do appreciate that. And I put it all down to the song, basically. You know, you obviously love my singing. But, yeah, of course, we had the transfer special yesterday. I've just noticed Paul Ince is manager of Bromley these days. That's a rather interesting one. He was manager of Reading before that. And has for some reason dropped down the leagues. That's very, very strange. Anyway, I'll catch you up with the transfers from yesterday in case you didn't watch yesterday's video. I don't know. It just seems to do this. It seems to glitch. I don't really know why. It's only on this screen it tends to do it. We didn't sign anybody before the 1st of July. First signing was Bobby Jones, who was on loan last season. He's come in as a 23-year-old Irish goalkeeper on a free transfer from Stockport, and he'll be in till 2028, so on a 3-year contract. Very, very happy about that sign. I think he'll be a solid addition. Had a very good year last year, 17 clean sheets and only 42 goals conceded in 45 appearances. The second signing was Lloyd Marsh-Hughes, 24-year-old Welsh striker, can also play in midfield as well. He came in from Gloucester City, scored 25 goals last season in the Vanarama North, I think. Could do a job, and of course has got Chester heritage as well. Funnily enough, never scored a goal for Chester, but has come back to the club he started his career at. I think that'll be an interesting signing, to say the least. We've also brought in Jacob Shepherd, a 22-year-old English winger. 3-star ability, 4-star potential. He's come in from West Brom. Never played a professional match, or at least a competitive match. But I think, you know, will be a very good player for when we play the 4-4-2. Cameron Gregory has come in as our second goalkeeper, 25-year-old Englishman. He's come in from Newport County, was at Dorking last season on loan in this very league, got 6 clean sheets and only conceded 19 and 19, so will again be a good option. We also signed a Welsh striker, Charlie Clayton, 22 years old, decent finishing and decent dribbling, okay pace, 3-star ability, 3.5-star potential, was on loan at Halifax last year in this league, scored 2 goals in 1 start. We also signed Ryan Fallowfield, a 29-year-old English right-back, can also play centre mid if needed, pardon me. Decent pace, okay crossing. I think we'll do a good job as backup for Joe Thomas. Has been playing in the Vanarama National for donkey's years, most recently for York over the last 3 seasons, and has always been pretty solid. We also signed Nelson Kumbeni, 22-year-old Malawian international, can play defensive mid or just straight up central midfielder. He's come in from Bolton, so was playing league football over the last couple of years, has had appearances in the Championship, but did particularly well for Spennymoor and Oldham down in Vanarama North over the last few years. He's got a 2.5-star ability, 3-star potential, definitely somebody That is going to add to the depth of the squad. We also signed Brandon Horton, a left-back, 24-year-old Englishman. Again, some decent physical attributes, okay technicals as well. He's coming from Chesterfield. Not really played a lot of football over the last few years, but again, it's that depth idea and making sure we're not short in certain positions. We signed James Norris as well, who is a central midfielder, come left everything. 2.5-star ability, can also play on the left hand side, which is his best position, and also a potential backup for left back. He's coming from Liverpool. Jack Leahy, 22-year-old English midfielder, can play anywhere in midfield. He's coming from Cardiff City. Again, hasn't played competitive matches in the past, but just adding that depth. And finally, after sleeping on this one, this signing was made at half midnight. My eyes were closing very, very quickly. This was a mistake of a sign, I feel. Nearly 100 grand at this level is blasphemy. But he has got very decent attributes, particularly in the free kick taking department. He can play centre-back, he can play left-back as well. Defensive mid if we need to. And did very well for Boston last year in the league below. Possibly ready for the step up. 3-star ability, 4-star potential. Comes in as our sort of second best centre back. Also, it'll be third best centre back actually. Just because Sanders and Burke are always going to be better. So yeah, very, very interesting, but a decent window, I have to say. Pretty happy with it. We've still got a little bit of money left, 55,000 in the transfer budget, £3,000 a week in the wage budget. So we can make additional signings if we need to. I just think that's where we were up to, really. I think we've got enough to be working off for the start of the season. In terms of the competition, the media are predicting us to finish mid-table, 12th position. They think that's our best lineup. They think playing the diamond actually is going to be beneficial for us, but we'll see about that. Probably going to start with the 4-3-1-2 that we ended last season with. South Shield's favourite to go up. Somebody was saying, I think it was Tom in the comments last time, they must be financially backed. And, they have had a little bit of investment. Of course, they're now professional status. They've got excellent facilities. But what is interesting is if you look on their general, their finances are now okay. They were insecure last season. They've had a decent rise up the leagues over the last few years. Really lost out during that COVID abandoned season 2019-20 because really they should have went up into the Vanarama National North that season. They've won it last year. Very, very close to not winning it, of course. Ourselves and Kidderminster were well up there. Interesting to see. Yeah, Kidderminster are predicted to be second this year. Interestingly, 5 promoted clubs have come up into the Vanarama National North. But anyway, let's have a look at how we are going to line up today. I'm going to clear this all and we're going to pick it absolutely fresh. So we are going to go for the 4-3-2-1. I'm going to go balanced though. I want to try and play the right football from the get-go. I don't want to be defensive, but it could well backfire, particularly today. We have had a very long unbeaten streak. If you go back to last season, we haven't lost a game since January. So we'd rather not lose today, to be honest with you. Bromley are a good side. Where they expected to finish this season? 5th. So, yeah, we're not expected to win this match. So it's going to be a good eye-opener, I think, for us, this game. But Bobby Jones will start in goal. We're going to have Joe Thomas at right back, playing the first match. Then Harrison Burke and Sam Sanders are going to be in the middle of defence. If I can find Sam Sanders, there he is. And then left back is an interesting one. Do we go for Jordan Cranston? No, I think we go for Andre Brooks, actually. And then we'll look into the middle of the park. I think Cumbeni is going to be our ball winner. And then we're going to have Fuster on the right. Do we stick with Glendon on the left? I think we probably do, you know. He's still our captain. And then Kellen Hickinson in behind. The two strikers, we're going to go for Campton Sturridge and Charlie Caton up top. Sharman and Scorsi Dodomo will be our bench warmers. Who else do we want on there? Jack Leahy definitely gives us a lot of options. Anyone else in there? James Norris looks like a player that we should have on the bench. And then Ekwa Alimbi. Very good. I think that's absolutely perfect. So let's see who misses out then. So Jordan Cranston misses out. Ryan Fallowfield, Cameron Gregory, of course. Brendan Horton might find himself a little bit hard done by missing out this match. Kenyon, of course. Marsh Hughes, Jacob Shepherd, Will Stanway, Horatio, and Lloyd Williams. That's fine by me. Let's just make sure that Kenyon, for instance, he's getting football until match fit, 90 minutes. We'll say the same for Marsh Hughes as well, until match fit, 90 minutes. Cameron Gregory can have plenty of time as well until match fit. Perfect. Okay, right. I think we're ready and raring to go then. We're going to go with the 4-3-1-2. It's done well for us in pre-season. Let's see how it gets on today. Number 4 for Ekwa Alimbi. And let's get ourselves into our first match. It's going to be a good one. Let me know down in the comments now, where do you think we will finish this season? Personally, I think we're going to finish lower mid-table. I don't think we're going to avoid relegation by too much. I would say probably 17th or 18th. I don't think we're going to get relegated. I think we've recruited well. We've still got a bit of money to spend, which is always an advantage. But yeah, I'm going to go 17th or 18th this season. So I'm interested to see what you guys think. But let's get ourselves into the match. Point the finger. Nobody expects us to get a result. And then we're going to pump our fists and say, I trust you to make the difference out there. Let's go on and do it then. Here we go. Bromley. Any names that we recognise in there? Harry Arter is playing for them, I think. Obviously, former Bournemouth player. But that looks like a very, very good squad. Most of the guys from last season. A couple of additions in certain areas. And hopefully, you know, that works out well for us. The consistency in the squad, that's what I'm looking for at the end of the day. And, you know, we've kept our best players, which is always great. Here's Glendon. He whips it forward. Harrison Burgess there with the header. Oh, it was side netting. I thought that was going to be the first goal of the season right there. That was unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Here's Glendon with another corner, though. He gets it into the middle. Burke is there this time, and it's 1-0 with Harrison Burke getting the header. And everybody is bowing down to Harrison Burke, the Chester lad, through and through. He's signed for the next 3 years as well. Very, very powerful header into the back of the net. And Glendon will be really, really pleased to get an assist early on in this match, and we're 1-0 up already, which is fantastic. Cumbeni gets it to Hickinson. Here's Brooks now, and if we can make it 2, that would be fantastic. Charlie Caton on the ball, gets it to Fuster now. Fuster is going to get it wide to Joe Thomas. Joe Thomas on the ball. Thomas to Fuster. Fuster back to Thomas. Thomas on the ball still. Still going, tries to get it forward, but Maguire's got there. I hope that's not Harry Maguire. Here's Carson on the left-hand side. Gets it to Darla, is it? Darla? Carson forward, great ball. Here's Carroll. Carroll with a chance, and there you go. Noah Carroll equalises, and that's the sort of thing we cannot do at this level, is give them easy chances in front of goal, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to punish us. And that was a beautiful ball through by Carson. Great bit of play from Noah Carroll there, and you feel like Bobby Jones should be doing better there. We're going to go league table on that one. Bromley formation there. I assume that's Harry Arter. Yeah. Surely not Harry Maguire. No, Lawrence Maguire. Yeah, it would have been quite a how the mighty have fallen moment had Harry Maguire been playing in the conference. But up to half-time, 1-1. We're competitive. That's not bad. Let's put our hands on our hips. We're controlling possession. That's exactly what we want to do. You know, that's why I'm going for the 4-3-1-2. Try and keep hold of the ball, and we can play our way. Here's Glendon again with the corner. Caton potentially had a header, but Cornus has now got it, and Bromley are on the counter-attack here, but Harrison Burke cuts it out. He's still chasing. Ball over to Dalla now. Dalla running forward. Is he going to shoot? No, Alexander does so. And it is now 2-1 to Bromley. And all of a sudden, we're starting to look a little bit vulnerable out there. Captain Sturridge not had the best of games. We're going to bring Luke Sharman on, who's had a good pre-season. Jack Leahy is going to come on as well. He's going to come on for Hickinson. Can he play there? Not really. Can he play there? Not really. Let's undo that then. Yeah, maybe we'll just stick with that for now. But we have got a highlight from the kickoff. Here's Thomas. Thomas on the ball. Still going. Gets it back to Harrison Burke. Now here's Sanders. Sanders to Kumbenny. Kumbenny forward, and Brooks runs onto it. Brooks is... Oh, I thought he was going to get it back there. He didn't, though. End of highlight. That's disappointing. Right, come on. Let's berate the boys. We're going to move Brooks into the middle of the park, and we're going to bring on James Norris at left back. I am going to bring on Jack Leahy for Hickinson. I'm going to go for that. Right, come on then. 35 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get a point in our opening conference match. That would be really, really good. We're going to go very attacking. Here's Bobby Jones. Whips it forward. Straight to Sharman, who loses it. Here's Fuster now. Billy Fuster to Brooks. That's forward. Luke Sharman's going to chase. Can he get there? No, he can't. But he wins it back. Here's Luke Sharman. Go on, son. Yes! Luke Sharman gets his first goal of the season. That was absolutely brilliant. He won the ball back beautifully. And he has silenced the Bromley fans here. And it was, well, a Harry Maguire-esque mistake, to be fair. But he gets into the box. And what a shot into the top corner. 2s each now. Can we go and get a winner? Who knows? Let's encourage the boys. Let's see if we can do it. 5 minutes of added time. We definitely take the draw, though. Here's Jones. He boots it clear again. Sharman with the header. Caton. Brooks. Now to Burke. Here's Glendon. Leahy. Gets it to Burke. Thomas. This looks like a late chance here. Long highlights usually end in goals. We've got 20 seconds left of this match. Here's Sanders now to Brooks. Sanders again to Glendon. Here's Brooks. Switches the play to Thomas now. Thomas gets it forward. Luke Sharman's there. Loses it though. And now they're on the counter-attack. We do not want this, but Burke cuts it out. It's Fuster forward. Sharman's got a chance to win it. Sharman shoots. How has that not gone in? How has that not gone in? It's a throw-in. Is that end of highlight? No, not quite. Thomas gets it to Fuster. Fuster over to Norris now. Norris with the shot. Oh, what a save. What a save that is. What a cracking shot that was from Norris. I think he might have earned himself a start in the next match for that. Here's Glendon, gets it in the middle. Harrison Burke over the bar. We could have got all 3 points at the end there. Didn't quite manage it. Full time. We will take the 2s each. We're going to put our hands on our hips and just say, well done, lads. You proved a lot of people wrong. And I think that is very much the case. Now, South Shields, how did they get on? 0-0 with York. Any standout results? Yeovil. I can't believe Yeovil and Scunthorpe are in the conference now. That is absolutely ridiculous. But there you go. Come Benny makes our debut for us. Burke shines. So Burke was man of the match. Very, very good. Very, very good with that. Right, Scunthorpe are next. Now, they've had quite the rapid decline. They're actually in the conference in real life. I didn't know that. Scunthorpe United, they're predicted 13th, so they're predicted to finish below us. So surely we can go out there and show them who's boss. Well, how annoying. We have had our match postponed. So it's going to be Gateshead instead. One of my local teams, so looking forward to taking them on. Okay, change of tactic for the Gateshead match then. I was looking forward to sort of going for the slightly more attacking route with the Scunthorpe match, but it is what it is. Just a couple of changes then. Jack Leahy and James Norris come in for their first start in the wing positions, and Benny misses out on the matchday squad, as Jacob Shepherd looks like he will make his debut at some point today. So, let's get ourselves into it. I'm going to trust the same two strikers. You know, Caton seemed to be capable of holding up the play well. And I'm looking forward to seeing how he gets on. So, yeah, go out there and impress me. That sounds like a good thing to say to them. We're very much not favourites for this match, but, you know, Gateshead are a good side, but I'm in. Oh, Nigel Clough managing them. Goodness me, we got some superstars down in down in the Vanarama National this year. But yeah, we're gonna go 4-4-2. We're at the Gateshead International Stadium. Spent many a time there. There's an athletics track actually, so this looks nothing like the Gateshead Stadium. Metro stop there, all of that good stuff. But anyway, let's get ourselves into it. We're playing 4-4-2 today, hoping to be a little bit more cautious, perhaps being a little bit more defensively solid. I think that's the way we're looking at it. Glendon now whips it into the middle. Captain Sturridge is there, can't do anything with it though. Here's Norris. Oh my word, he looks like a great player with a long shot. Wow, that nearly went in. That was crazy. Here's Brooks. Throws it in, but to nobody apparently. Here's Harris. Harris on the ball on the right-hand side. What can he do with it? Sanders cuts it out. That was brilliant. Here's Charlie Caton. Gets it to Norris now down the left-hand side. Norris into the middle. Captain Sturridge, it's there. How did he not score that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Captain Sturridge, mate. You feel like as the quicker he gets his first National League goal, the better. He needs to get on to a bit of a run like he had towards the end of last season. 2 hat-tricks, of course, in the playoffs. Got us into the National League, and we had Football League clubs sniffing after him. So very, very happy that we've got him. He just needs to start showing that he is of that quality league. Gets it forward towards Captain Sturridge. Here's Charlie Caton. First goal for Charlie Caton, but he is offside. Unlucky there, but we have definitely looked the stronger of the two sides so far. It was a nice little ball through from Leahy, and then Captain Sturridge just picked the pass too early there, and Caton puts it into the back of the net. It was a good finish, but he was offside nonetheless. Here's Harris now. Harris into the middle. Wheatley is there, but Norris now. Nope. It's Panny. Oh, Jones makes what I think is perhaps his first save of the season there. Absolutely boots it downfield. Caton gets the header to Captain Sturridge, but can't control it. Here's Watmore now. Watmore with the shot over the bar. That's surely not Duncan Watmore. Is it Duncan Watmore? Oh my goodness. How on earth has he dropped so far down the leagues? Wow. Duncan Watmore. Former Sunderland player, of course. Played in the Premier League, scored goals in the Premier League. Here's Sanders now. Gets it forward, but nobody there. Ferguson with a header. Ooh, it's bouncing about. This is non-league football at its best. Here's Panny, gets it over the top. Great ball. Wheatley makes it 1-0 Gateshead. And you do just feel that's against the run of play. You feel like we have been perhaps the slightly better side in this first half, but Gateshead are 1-0 up, and that's what happens at this level. If you switch off and Harris makes it 2-0, well, we could be heading towards our first defeat since January. It was going to come at some point, and I just didn't want it to be now. I wonder if that's Shane Ferguson as well. Another former Premier League player. Harris with the goal. 2-0. Connor Ferguson. Okay. Nice to get a goal before half-time, just to get us back into it. Forward towards Caton, but really, really poor passes in this match so far. Here's Panny. Gets it wide to Richardson. Don't make it 3-0. Oh my goodness. 3-0. Wow. Well, that is essentially match over, you would suggest. There's nothing we can really do about it. Gateshead have just turned it on in that second half of the first half. Right. Lots of players not playing well. Joe Thomas not having a good game. We haven't got any of our other right backs on the field, though. I think Sam Sanders can play there, so let's put Ekwerelimbi on, see how he gets on. Billy Fuston not having a good game, so we'll put Hickinson on. And we'll leave it at that for now. We may well change to a different system later on. We are going to go more attacking as well. But yeah, disappointed to say the least. Here's Charlie Caton. Oh, nah, can't get it past him. And you just know sometimes it's not going to be your day. So Charlie Caton's going to come off. We'll put Luke Sharman up top instead. And of course, Campton Sturridge had his great partnership with Scorsi Dodomo. Perhaps we're going to have to sort that out again. Wow, that was nearly a disaster with Bobby Jones there. Here's Campton Sturridge on the ball. Can he whip it in? No, he can't. He's tackled, and yeah, this has been a rude awakening, I think, to the Vanarama National League. Here's Leahy. He whips it in towards Norris. Norris into Hickinson, and that is offside. It in the back of the net again. Could have been 3-2. This had different decisions being made, but that's the way it is. We have been a little bit better since the substitutions, to be fair. Ekwerelimbi gets it to Leahy now. Gets it forward to Hickinson, who I think will be pretty disappointed he was dropped for this match. Sanders gets it forward towards Campton Sturridge, but again, just not brilliant. But here's Glendon. Sharman, I think he's offside. Oh, he's not being given offside, though. Well. 3-1. I suppose it's not completely over yet, but I'd love to see this. Glendon, oh, I think he was keeping him offside, the left back there. Right, come on. Let's encourage them. Let's try and get them back into this match. If we can get another goal, you know, we might be able to get a late equaliser and save our unbeaten run. Here's Panny. Gets it to Harris now, sorry. Here's Belton. Belton on the ball. Back to Gibbard. Here's Kroll. That's forward. Watmore runs onto it. He's going to make it 4 here. Yeah. Duncan Watmore, eh? Crikey. Oof. I don't know how to feel. I honestly don't. Gateshead could well run away with the league this year. We've just got to try and accept, you know, we're not going to be a team that wins these matches very often anymore. You know, we're not going to win the league this year. We have to sort of accept that. The bad day at the office. They win 4-1. That obviously ends our unbeaten streak, but I don't think we need to beat ourselves up too much. I think let's see how we're doing after 5 matches, and then we can have a better idea of where we're going to be this season. But yeah, 2s each against Bromley. Decent performance there. 4-1 against Gateshead, but there were a couple of times where we could have scored goals. Definitely. We've got Scunthorpe and Halifax coming up. They're going to be two big matches. We're going to be using the 4-3-1-2 for those to see if that gives us that extra little bit of attacking edge. We're going to come back for the Chesterfield and Carlisle match in the next episode. Hopefully we'll be in a much stronger position. That'll leave us a nice amount of games to get up to the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. We only need to win one match to get to the FA Cup proper this time. And then South Shields, of course. In that video, we're going to keep going with South Shields as long as we can. But an interesting start of the season. I don't know how I feel about that, but I suppose to be expected. We're going to lose a lot of our away matches this year. It just makes it really important that we may take advantage of these home games coming up. But anyway, if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more FM23 videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.